The job description is simple. Go after crooked city workers, but doing the job of Albuquerque's Inspector General has proven to be much more difficult over the years, with claims of meddling and understaffing. Now an outsider is aiming to change that. News 13's Chris McKee sat down with the new IG on special assignment.
I see an opportunity here.
He calls it opportunity for a crucial city office that's supposed to watch out for your tax dollars.
We're going to be looking out for their interests as number one.
City councilors chose David Harper as Albuquerque's new Inspector General in April. He started in June, tasked with protecting city money by investigating fraud, waste, and abuse inside city government.
I spent about 40 years with the Air Force.
An outsider, Harper just retired after a career with the feds, most recently in D.C.
Most of that time in basically white-collar crime, economic crime.
Cases involving bribes, kickbacks, and shady deals between government officials and contractors looking for a leg up. Harper says fraud is no doubt a problem in Albuquerque, too.
I think that any city this size, over 500,000 people, a government that's $1 billion almost in its budget, over 6,000 employees, I think it's naive to think there's not a lot of fraud going on.
In the last 5 years, the IG's office said rules were broken in APD's dealings with Taser, found $250,000 went missing from the city bus system, and that biopark workers were helping themselves to the cash registers.
I look at fraud as something that really goes unchecked if nobody's looking.
Harper fills a role that's been vacant for 3.5 years. He says his three main targets are dirty city contracts, corruption cases like conflicts of interest, and third, city employees who steal or use jobs for their own benefit.
Those have to be our priorities.
But the IG's office has also had its troubles with past claims that the office is understaffed and that their power is undercut.
It's clear to
The city's last Inspector General, Neftali Carrasquillo, quit in late 2012. While the work of the IG's office is considered independent, Carrasquillo claimed the mayor's office was picking and choosing which investigations made it to the IG's desk and which went to private detectives hired by the mayor's office. That practice continues today, with the bulk of the investigative work going to Robert Caswell Investigations, or RCI. The mayor's office claims some cases need immediate action and that RCI is quicker than the IG's office. The city's online checkbook records show the city's paid about $435,000 for RCI's work since the start of last year, about the same amount the IG's office has cost.
But I believe that we could be more effective.
Harper says ideally, an inspector general should be able to investigate most of the city's cases, and he wants to work toward that.
I'd like to see this position in this office grow, expand in our capability and in our experience, and again, be more responsive in a timely way to the citizens.
But Harper admits the IG's office can't get to all the investigations the city needs done quickly with just him and 2 investigators.
When you look at the city of New Orleans, when they have 30 people in their IG office, a comparable city, we are definitely severely understaffed, I believe.
Harper wants to add 2 more investigators as soon as possible. In the years to come, he hopes to add a forensic auditor with expertise digging into financial crimes and an inspector to evaluate city departments and programs and make sure they're running as efficiently as possible. But to start, he says he wants the office's presence better known so that more people alert investigators about the problems that are out there.
We want the citizen to recognize that and know that we exist and we're here to help serve them. Not only are they our eyes and ears, but also they're the victims, they're the taxpayers.
On special assignment, Chris McKee, KRQE News 13.
Harper says the IG's office is working on about 12 different cases right now. Open the KRQE News app now for a deeper look at some of the IG's investigations from the last few years and its plan moving forward.